Blue Table fans, it's a Monday night. Monday. That's terrible. It's, yeah. Don't try so hard, Sean. Just be yourself. Do you guys ever wonder if I'm like Krusty the Clown? You know, as soon as the camera goes, I'm like, this crap sucks. Kids, listen to your parents and don't say crap or sucks. So anyway, listen, tonight's a Batrep night. And I've got another Batrep that's coming up. Now the difference here is I'm actually going to be here. So yeah, no plans for the evening. And so I've got Rich. Boom.
Hey guys!
And he's kind of a bachelor these days.
Kinda. My wife is flying around the world. She's a flight attendant. So yeah, so it's not a bachelor. I just have a hot flight attendant wife.
Nice.
So she's been flying around, and it's been actually kind of great.
She gets home, she's hungry.
Oh yeah.
So listen, talk about the beaches. Talk about the beach.
Oh, so last week she sent me pictures. So most of the hotels where they stay, the flight attendants stay, are right near a beach. So the first one, she was in San Francisco. The next night, she was at Long Beach in California. Then the third one, she was in West Palm Beach in Florida. So 3 nights in a row, she's at three different beaches around the United States.
That's great.
Not bad. She flew to Cancun and...
Stepping on 3 different types of hypodermics. So, all right. So Rich is going to be fielding these amaze balls.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Tyranids.
Gorgeous.
Right, yeah, they're slightly ridiculous. They're like practically glowing, which I love. I actually really love this color scheme now, all of a sudden. So, and then we've got a Brit.
Hello. Welcome.
He flew all the way over here to kick my ass. Anyway, kids, listen to your parents. Don't say ass. Yeah. A little kid's going to be like, ass. Get his mouth washed out with soap. That's my dream. Get some kid's mouth washed out with soap. No, not really. So he's going to be playing the Iron Wolves, yeah.
Yep, beautiful army.
Can you say Iron Wolves, yeah, in a very heavy, like, Austrian accent?
Iron Wolves, yeah.
That was close. And here we have our resident Norseman.
Heathen's fine.
That's right. And you're putting up a lot of new lots, right?
Yep.
That's what all this stuff is, right?
Lots of lots.
Lots of lots. All right, fantastic.
And then we got some new stuff. It's going up
Right.
soon.
Not these lizard men. Those are like a flat thing. All these dwarfs, right? Some what's-its? These guys, dark elves is what I meant to say.
Cold ones.
Got some Dark Age, Deathwing. And it's good. Yeah, Peyton can't keep up. That's his goal. His goal is to finish, to reach the end. And so, yeah, guys, it's going to be a good time here tonight. So anyway, Rich and Nick show up with fast food. Carl's Jr., right?
Yeah.
And Rich is like, hey, you can have some of my fries. And then, so he finishes like half of it because you're losing weight, right?
Yeah.
You're on a regimen.
I'm trying.
Yeah, and because
So
normally
I picked up
people that
Carl's
are,
Jr.
that walk in with Carl's Jr. don't follow that up with, I'm on a health regimen. But apparently Rich does. He's like, well, you know,
Hey, when you're as big
I
as
only
I
got
was-
2 patties instead of 4.
To make me feel bad.
He's cutting down.
Yeah.
He's cutting down to half, folks. But you've lost 30 pounds,
I
right?
have lost 30 pounds.
All right.
It's easy when you're as big as I was. I mean, it just kind of falls off.
No,
No, I feel great. It's really good.
that is good. That is good. So anyway, so he finishes like half, and he's like, Sean, you can have the other half. I'm like, oh, isn't that nice? I'm like, now I know what a Noblar feels like. You know, that the ogres, I get the ogres scraps. So anyway, the funny thing is I'm probably not that far off of Rich's weight. I don't doubt it. So I'm looking around for like stuff to show you. I'm watching Doctor Who. Season 8 is on! And yeah, by the way, you're welcome to friend me on Facebook if you like. It's kind of like, I don't live a very private life anymore, so there's that. Yeah, oh, I forgot to put prices on these things. Oh, and all of these are on our Flickr page with prices on them. And I will do a massed deal on them. It's 90 cents per stand. and most of them have like 50 stands on them. But the other thing is that, so if you picked up everything, I'd go right down to half off. And by the way, that's a lot to ship. So don't think that's going to be cheap to ship, but we do cover it in our standardized shipping price. So, anything else I want to say? It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Hey, Blue Table fans, ready for our Batrep here? I think Sean already put an intro up, so it's Nick and I, this is Rich, and we're going to play Space Wolves.
We are indeed Space Wolves.
Why don't you tell about your army first?
Yeah, it's a beautiful army. It's an Iron Wolf army, which one of the customers has had done, and I'm very, very lucky to be borrowing it today. So I put together a list which is not competitive, but certainly makes use of some of the nice models here. I have a Wolf Lord on a Thunder Wolf at the front here. We're using the Champions of Fenris book, and he's got the Kraken sword, which is a nice item from that, a relic.
Awesome.
He's got his two little puppies with him. And going through the rest of the army, we have, for elites, we have scouts, because in the Wolf armies, they're elites. We have a section or a squad of Wolf Guard, and you can tell them because they've mostly got bare heads, which will make them easy to spot.
Yes.
We've got Arjak Rockfist and a couple of other Wolf Guard
nice.
Terminators. In the fast attack slot, we've got some of the Thunder Wolf. He's missing something, which means he's the squad leader.
Of course.
We've got some Grey Wolves with a Wolf Guard battle leader, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And then we've got some Long Fangs here, using these beautiful Anvil Industries missile launchers to make them stand out. They're a heavy support. And the other heavy support is a Land Raider Crusader.
Very nice.
And the final model, this guy here, that is actually Inquisitor Kotias from...
of course it is.
He is there to give a little bit of moral support, and he's made amends with the Space Force.
Well, awesome. That is so fun, Nick. And Nick's here. Tell us where you're from, Nick.
I'm from Carlisle in England, which is right up on the border with Scotland.
Oh, how fun. And I've played Nick before at last Valhalla, and I put this terrain out here specifically because this is the terrain that Nick's Space Wolves beat my orcs on at Valhalla, so I have to avenge myself. But I'm not playing orcs. Go ahead, Nick.
To be fair, I was losing through turns 1 through 5. In turn 6 I drew, and in turn 7 I won. So
it was a close, awesome game.
Yeah.
And I had Cody Rue was on my team, and who you had?
My friend Declan from England.
Declan,
Sisters of Battle.
Sisters of Battle. That had nothing to do with beating the orcs. 20 billion flamers, but. But I'm playing with another studio army, well, an army for a client that is just beautiful, this Tyranid army here. And so my list is, what psychic powers did you get?
I went on Divination, and I've got Forewarning and Perfect Timing, and whatever the Primaris is.
Okay.
I forgot to get out.
Well, he'll tell us that in a sec. So for my list...
Hold on a second. A psyker with perfect timing is great at parties. He bursts in, he's like, hey!
Ta-ta-ta! Okay, for my list, I have 2 combined arms detachments. My first one is led by the Warlord, will be this Tervagon here, and I gave him Toxin stacks. He rolled up, he has Dominion and the Horror are his psychic powers. Then I had to take these Gene Stealers, because this Broodlord is just gorgeous. So I have 8 Gene Stealers. I did give them Scything Talons, and then a Broodlord. He has nothing particular. And then I also have a second Tervagon that is a troop in that army, because I have 30 Termagants, 10 of which have Devourers. Also in that detachment, I have 3 units of 10 Termagants, with 5 having Devourers, 5 just having Flesh Borers. Then I have 3 individual Zoanthropes. So that's my first combined arms detachment. My second also is led by a Tervagon. That one has 3 individual Venomthropes and 2 units of Rippers. And that's the whole second detachment. So, and psychic powers I have, on the Zoanthropes, I have Onslaught on 1, Psychic Scream and Paroxysm on the 3 of those, and then on the other Tervigons I have Warp Blast and Paroxysm. So that's my army, and we are playing the Maelstrom of War with 6 objectives scattered around the table. There's 1, 2, 3 is over there somewhere. 3 is right here by the outhouse.
Yeah.
4 is up here on top, 5 over here, and 6 right there. And we're playing the mission where you can get 3 cards a turn. You start with 3, and you can draw up to 3 at all times. We're also playing that if you get one that is useless, that cannot be scored, then you can discard it. So we're to the point now where we're going to roll to see who sets up first. Good luck to you, Nick, my friend.
Good luck to you as well.
It's always fun to play with people that you've played with before, and especially people who have traveled as far as he has. So I got a 5.
I got a 2.
I will set up first because I want to come to you. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have set up. I set up on the far right, I set up 2 lone 10-man Termagant units. I did stretch it out so that they're within synapse of the Tervigon. And then I also set up one of my little units of Ripper Swarm. Then here in the middle is my big block of 30. And then in that is also kind of hiding my Zoanthropes and my Venomthropes. Warlord is at the back here. Another Tervigon over here. My and the other squad of 10, and then the other Tervigon, Ripper Swarm. My Gene Stealers deployed through Infiltrate. He rolled and allowed me to go first, and I deployed in this building here. And then we'll go over his deployment. And that's everything for me.
Right, so going from left to right, we've got a Wolf Guard squad here with Kotiaz.
That's why my Gene Stealers came over here. They were trying to maybe eventually work their way towards him.
And then in the center we've got the Wolf Lord with the Thunder Wolves, sort of giving me a bit of control in the center.
Yep.
In this top building here we have got some scouts.
Sniper Scouts.
And in the one below we have got a Grey Wolf Battle Squad.
Yeah, Grey Hunters, nasty.
Grey Hunters, yeah, that's them. Bunches. And then over here, Long Fangs.
Long Fangs.
And then bringing it all up, on the end we've got the Land Raider Crusader, and it's got the Wolfguard Terminators in with Arjak Rockfist proxying there.
Awesome. Well, do you want to steal the initiative?
I shall try and steal the initiative.
Okay. Oh, we do need to roll Warlord traits.
We do.
We'll be right back with that. We're rolling Warlord traits. Go ahead, Nick.
So,
and you can re-roll because you're...
Yeah, I've got a 6. The Warlord has the preferred enemy special rule. I'm actually going to re-roll that because under the Great Wolf special rules, no, I'm going to keep that. Sorry.
Okay.
Keep that.
He's keeping that?
Yeah.
I'm also going to roll out of my book, so I'm rolling out of the Tyranid book. And I got a 1, which is Nature's Bane, which is horrible. There's no jungle on this table. So I'm going to roll again. I got a 3. So Synaptic Linchpin, which is awesome. My synapse range on my Warlord is extended to 18 inches, which is a very good Warlord trait.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the roll for stealing the initiative. Nick's going to roll up and see if he gets it. Your call, Nick, whatever you call it. It's cocked, but...
It's cocked.
Okay, he's re-rolling that.
So, there we go. No. And Kotiaz gives me a second chance to steal it.
Go for it. Yeah. There it is!
Yeah, Kotiaz strikes again.
Okay, Nick's going to go first. So, Nick, go ahead with your turn, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, so that's Space Wolves turn 1. Given the threats coming around this side of the table, we're doing a bit of a tactical withdrawal from here at the moment. Also, the Thunder Wolves have moved up for cover of that building so that they can go whichever way they want to.
Right.
We didn't get a very good move through cover from the Grey Hunters in there, so they're staying in there. Scouts are staying put to shoot. Long Fans have got quite a few targets.
Right.
And the Crusaders moved up and is now just in range of most of its weapon systems, so it can start to put some fire down.
So if you want to roll Psychic Phase.
Yep. So 3. So that probably gives you about 33 then, yeah?
I get 10 plus 3, 13.
Right, I've got 5. What can we do?
the zoanthropes get 2 each, that's 6. Then I've got the 3 Tervagons, 7, 8, 9, and 1 for the Broodlord, 10. Yep, 13.
Right, in that case, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast 4, prescience. I'm going to cast prescience on these guys.
On which guys?
On these guys here.
Okay.
The only ones in range.
And what does that do again? Remind me?
It's the one that gives you you can reroll fail to hit rolls, but I'm wondering if this is an old deck here, because I'm sure it's Warp Charge 2, not Warp Charge 1.
Oh,
And these
you know what? I bet that is an old deck.
Right, I'm sure it's Warp.
The powers are the same, but
Yeah,
they're different.
charge.
But we'll use the ones out of the book. So
Yeah, cool, happy with that. So I'll throw 3 at that.
okay.
Doesn't go off.
Oh, it needs 2. Okay.
I'm sure it does need
So
to. We'll say it
then,
does
yeah.
until we check otherwise.
Okay.
And then I shall use my other one to give forewarning, which is the one that gives a 4 up invulnerable save.
Okay.
So get that with 1.
Okay. I'm going to throw all 13
Yeah.
dice at that. I did
there you
cancel.
go.
So that's psychic. So now you're on shooting.
I am on shooting, so I'm going to run these guys
Okay.
for a full 2 inches of. Okay, so that's them. Right, apart from that, we'll start with the Land Raider.
Right.
So,
And it's smart to start with the Land Raider because it has the shortest range weapon. It's just in range with one of its Hurricane Bolters to hit about 4 of these guys. So
it is. So we'll start with that, and we'll see if we can thin out some of the herd there. So he's just in range of that one. So we'll fire the first Hurricane Bolters.
Yep. Twin linked.
Chain link to all hit.
All hit. Wound on 3s.
Yeah. There we go. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And I do not have cover, but I do have shrouded for being within 6 inches
Yep.
of a Venomthrope for that unit. So they have a 5+ cover save. So 2 die. So these 2 right here are closest. What else you got?
I'm going to snapfire the multi-melter. That Storm Bolt is a multi-melter.
Right.
And then I'm going to power the Machine Spirit, the assault cannon.
Is the multi-melt in range?
That's a good question. Probably not now, because I've probably shot everybody out the way. There's a weapon.
Yeah, just in.
Just in.
You got
Okay.
one.
But it needs a 6, so I
Right.
don't really.
Missed.
And then the assault cannon,
4 shots.
4 shots.
He's 24 inches, but he's a little
20
further forward, so
yeah,
I think you
he's-
have at least 2.
Yeah. If I could manage to lower that weapon and not skyfire.
You know what?
it.
I think you got this one too. So I think you got 3.
Okay, so we'll give that to the Machine Spiriting it, and
Reroll.
so that's
4 wounds.
4 wounds, and there'll be 2s.
Yep.
There we go.
4 wounds, and I have 5+ cover. Saved 1. Saved 2. So I lose these 2, which are the closest.
Yep.
And that will. I'm fearless because of synapse, but you still have some more shooting,
I still have some more shooting. So in here we have our missile launchers.
right?
They can see each other. I think they're going to fire at
Big
the
Mama.
big lad.
Yes.
So
Crack missiles.
crack missiles. I don't think the Longfang Ancient actually has the Auspex. Could be wrong. But we're going to say he hasn't, because I should know better. Nope, okay. He can actually.
Now, one thing I'm going to point out, you will, because you're shooting through a unit, I'll have cover plus shrouded, so I'll have a 3+ cover set.
Yeah. And yeah, I can split fire if I want to. In fact, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to fire 3 at him. I'm going to split fire, which is a leadership check, I reckon. And I shall fire
A frag?
a frag there.
At that guy. Yep,
Guy
makes
there, 'cause I
perfect
can
sense.
Probably hit him.
Yep.
So we'll fire the. We'll do the
3
leadership.
cracks.
We'll do the leadership first.
Do you have to do that? Leadership?
Don't know. Okay.
I'll just let you do it. I don't. Yeah.
Well, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
So 3 cracks. So
2 hit.
yeah. Okay. 2 hits. What's his toughness?
That's 6.
Okay. So
2 wounds. I do have a 3+ cover save. No, he takes 2 wounds. So
Some of these over
that's
here.
perfect. Little hearts.
Little hearts.
Oh, she's hurt.
Because we just, care so much.
Yes.
And
a frag.
We shall do a frag. That there on that bad boy's head.
Okay.
Just on there.
Yep. Hit.
Bang on.
So you got 2 Ripper Swarms and 2 Hormigons, or Termagants.
So we'll do the Termagants first.
Strength is
4.
4, so the 2 won't wound. So 1 wound.
Yep.
I do have a 5+ cover. Saved
Makes
it.
it.
And the 2 Rippers.
And the Rippers are toughness 3 as well,
They are.
Are these the ones that cause double wounds? Because they're...
Yeah, templates, yeah, something, I've got to read that, but that's 2 wounds. See if they get their cover save. They're not within 6 of that guy, so they don't get a cover save. So I just have to check the rule for templates and swarms. We'll be right back with that.
We've done that, and the swarms rule is that they take 2 wounds from a blast or a template. So my 2 wounds have become 4 wounds, which means we've lost one of the Ripper swarms because it had 3 wounds to take, and another wound's gone onto the one at the back. So the long fangs have done a pretty good job there. Actually.
They did very well. Everything's fearless because it's all in Synapse, so nothing's gonna run.
I was going to say, all that's left is to see if... No, there's a wall in the way of them at the moment. Some of them, scouts at the moment are unsighted, but they've got an angle on around the corner when people come round. So, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So,
And did I get any points?
oh, go ahead.
I got objective 6, which is here.
Awesome.
And I've got a unit there, so I get objective 6.
Awesome. So 1 point.
1 point.
Okay, and we'll be, did you get first blood?
No, I didn't.
No first blood.
No, not,
okay.
not with Fearless Tyranids.
Okay, we'll be right back with after my movement. Okay, so the Tyranids just swarmed forward. I spawned with this Tervagon who kind of hid behind the building. He spawned
Lots.
11, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 11. That unit moved forward in front of this kind of devastated unit. The second one spawned 12. Neither one rolled doubles.
Yeah.
And so I think I regained more than I lost. And they're just swarming forward. Everything ran because nothing's going to be in range. The Gene Stealers got out. I can't run them yet because they can cast psychic powers and it matters. So yeah, the only thing, and I did not run with the Zoanthropes because yeah, they kind of got to where I wanted them without running. I might run with this one back here, but that all happens in the shooting phase. So I got, for Psychic, I got 11 dice and he got one. So I'm gonna try and cast the Horror from, I've got to check the rules on this. I'll be right back.